Hi everybody, how are you tonight? Let me see who all we have on here. Look at you guys, I've already got 9 of you on here. I love that, thank you. Linda, David. I tell you, the storms in our country are crazy. Glad to hear that you're all right, David. Robert, I just got your text about the crazy weather you're having now. And you left Gillette to get away from crazy weather. Speaking of crazy, it's a crazy kind of day for me. So, oh good, cooked on the hot in Florida. I bet, Linda, I bet that's right. Happy Monday, Victoria. Let's see, Southwest Ohio, itching to go checking in. That's lovely. Let's see what, Tony's Troops. Kansas, I hear you guys are getting some bad weather. Greg, hi Greg, I'm here. Was I late? I was just like fiddling around. I don't even know what I was doing. Crazy stuff. Oh, I know what I was doing. I can't, it's a gift for somebody. It's a cross stitch piece, and so I can't say exactly what it is because I want it to be a surprise. So hi Lynn, good to see you. Mississippi, thank you for reminding me where you are, Patricia. Hi, Ramblin' Rome. I'm gonna see if I can do this. I may stick my finger up here sometimes, I'm sorry, but oh, I'm glad you're having a nice Memorial Day. Hi, Stephen, love you too, New Normatic. And I've been seeing your golf pictures. So you have been having some good weather to be able to golf. I'm glad for that, Stephen. Hi, the Egg and I, and Noreen from North Carolina. 75 in Arizona, yummy. That is right, Tiki. Let's see. Oh, I just got a notification to watch Debra Dickinson live. Cleveland, Ohio, getting some good weather. Well, I tell you, Sandy Jam Van that just joined us is also in Ohio, and she hasn't been having good weather. Namaste to you too, Wesley. Let me know how you're feeling. I haven't been logging on lately to email or anything. I've been visiting here at this lovely home with my friend Joan, not Joan in Florida, that we did the tour of her rig on. I'm trying to get it. Oh, I'm sitting in the wrong place. I kind of wanted to be between. I thought I was. There. Is that better? That's a really cute little sail ship thing. Anyway, there we go. I like that view better. Yeah, I've actually run from a tornado in Texas before. It started off as a squall out on the ocean, and it came inland, and I guess it was technically still a squall, but it chased us through town and out. It was crazy. Hi, Nana's Joy. Good to see you on here. I hope you guys are doing well. So for those of you that are just joining or maybe even new to my channel, it has been a TBI kind of day. I am better, but I posted on social media that I had to just rest today, and I've been blessed to do that in a recliner. Oh, I'm so sorry, Wesley. I tell you what, I went through doctors. They didn't drop me, but I had one retire, and then my trustee dropped one. And oh, Katie, that's good. Wesley, I hope that you are in touch with Gina and exchanging emails with her. I cannot stress to you how much of a resource she is for you. And she went through that same thing. And she helps tons of people with their doctors and everything through the organizations and all that she belongs to and the recovery that she's done. So I hope that you are in touch with her via email, and stay in touch with me and let me know how you're doing. And I'm sorry to hear that. I woke up and had 3 nosebleeds within the first hour of waking up, and it doesn't make any sense, which is so maddening to me. Because I'm here and I'm resting and I'm having such a good time. We were laughing so much. You're welcome, Wesley. We love you. Wesley is one of our patrons and has been with us and following our channel for a very long time, both Robert and me and to meander. So thank you, Catherine. If I don't remember exactly what I wrote on social media, but hi, Debra Van Zandt, glad you're here. But I thought about canceling this morning because I knew that you guys would get me looking like this, and I wasn't even sure that I wouldn't be reclining, and the nosebleeds were, I'm sleeping okay, Sandy. I don't know why I'm saying okay. I've been sleeping really good. Joan says I haven't been sleeping enough here, but thank you, No Drama Mama, because we've been watching movies and staying up. I am in, shoot, hold on. I know where I am. Just give me a second. Oregon. I'm in Oregon. I'm in Southwest Oregon. But so that's what I was saying is if you're new to my channel or new to being on here and are wondering what the heck this is about, I have a traumatic brain injury and I am a full-time nomad. Right now I am visiting with just the most wonderful Earth Angel, and I have so many of those, but she and I are just having the best time. Thank you for saying that, Catherine. Yes, please. I have about 50 on right now and about 35 likes it looks like, so y'all hit that thumbs up for me. Oh, thank you, Lori. And I love the way it's growing out and the gray. I'm enjoying it. Thank you. But I put on some lipstick, but that's it. That's all you get. It is. I like it, Janet. I'm liking my hair. But anyway, I'm not. I can tell I'm a little bit flat on my tone, and my eyes been drooping all day. It does that, and I can't make it do it. It does a funny thing, and Joan, if you're on here, you can type and tell them. I don't know. It just, and Robert, I don't know. It kind of swells up and closes, and this is where most of the damage was, and I still have bone fragments, and so oh, Paula, I am proud of you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Anyway, so I thought you guys might even get me with my eye and everything, and I thought I don't care. My channel's about being transparent. It's about doing what I can do with my traumatic brain injury, and the one thing that I knew I could do tonight is turn on my phone and talk to you guys, and I did. I even tried to talk to you on my new laptop, but I couldn't get that to work, and Robert says he'll help me with that whenever I'm traveling with him again later this summer, so that'll be fun and something to look forward to. And I forgot what else I was gonna say. So lipstick for Texan is practically naked. See, that's the difference. There are a lot of people that would be like, what the heck? But I'm older and I'm from Texas, and you know, it's like we you know, New England and that area. My friend that moved to New Hampshire, and she's an attorney in Mass, she laughs all the time because she went to New England, and her kids are up there and everything. She just had a son graduate from college, and she laughs about how she has to change. You know, she doesn't have to, but like if she goes out with her friends when she's home versus when she's in New England, which is home, and so it's kind of funny. The temperatures at night are comfortable, and I'm so blessed right now, Noreen. I just it's been a holiday weekend, and so there's been a lot of parties going on and people having a good time, and so I sleep in here if I want, or I go out to the van, whichever's most comfortable. I just feel like a princess. It's like I've got my choice of what I want to do, when and where, and like I said, we've been having such a great time. So somebody said something I wanted to see. What was that? Wesley Duncan, Liz Taylor. I'll take any comparison to Liz Taylor or some of the quotes that Dolly Parton has. She cracks me up. So it's just a preference. It's just me, and I'm happy to be here with you looking like this. It is what it is, and there'll be no living with her. Joan, I know, Robert, Joan, and oh, I'm sorry, I hit the thing, the table that my camera's on. Anyway, you're right, Robert. Joan and Shayla are spoiling me like mad. I just we have had such a good time. So, oh, there she is. That's Joan that I'm staying with, Joan J. And it's just been so fabulous here. Okay, so somebody tell me just the first thing on my title, nothing else, because I won't be able to track tonight since I'm skipping a little bit. Yeah, hugs for Joan. It's been awesome, and it was a much needed respite and much needed fun. 5 keys. Okay, so here you go. So I should have known that I was probably going to start having some TBI episodes, and it's not anything to do with environment sometimes, you guys. It's just Buddy's their dog, and I love Buddy. He's a 15-year-old yellow lab, and he's mostly just white, and he's just adorable and so friendly and lovable, and so that's been fun. I've been getting my puppy love in, but okay, so I was saying that a TBI episodes, just so that you know, another purpose I want on my channel is to help people understand no 2 TBIs are the same. No 2 brains are the same anyway, let alone brain injuries. And I know I should look here, but I forget, so I just look wherever. But anyway, squirrel, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, so I should have known, oh, that's what I was saying. It's not the environment that causes, sometimes it is the environment that causes my episodes. Sometimes it's just the brain injury being a brain injury, and I think that's what this was. I've got scar tissue building up, and stuff is going to happen, and so that's what happened. So 5 keys. So I should have known because yesterday, okay, so I have a key that I normally wear around my neck, but I'm not driving anywhere, right? Fancy Free's parked in the driveway. I'm mooch docking. So Fancy Free is in the driveway. I have a key that I usually wear around my neck. I have a key in my purse. I have of course, my regular keys. And I have a key, I don't know why, but it just seems logical in my brain to have a key in my laptop briefcase thing that I carry. And so and then I have another key somewhere, and I can't even remember where. Oh no, that's the 4 keys that I have. And what did I do? I managed to lock all 4 of those keys in my van because my purse was hanging up. And so what happened was we stayed up and we watched a movie, and it was glorious, and all 3 of us were, I know, right, Stephen? It's crazy. So we stayed up and we watched this movie, and we were laughing like crazy and everything, and I decided to sleep inside because everybody was partying and not everybody, but I mean, rightfully so. That's what families do. They get together and they barbecue out and everything for Memorial Day, and it was late and it was raining, and so I decided to sleep inside. And so I remembered, and I was so proud of myself for remembering that I needed to run and shut my passenger door on my van. So I run outside and I lock my passenger door, not shut it, but lock it, and I lock it and I shut it. And the next morning I wake up, which, Joan, was it this morning or yesterday morning? You'll have to remind me. I don't remember right now. I'm skipping. But so I woke up and I was really happy and refreshed, and I'm like, okay, thanks, Joan. It was yesterday. And so I'm like, I had made coffee, right? Because I didn't know I was going to sleep inside the house. I thought I'd sleep in my van like I usually do. So I thought, oh, they're still sleeping. I'll tiptoe outside and I'll go turn my coffee pot on, and I'll have coffee out there and not disturb them. And I sat up and I put my shoes on, getting ready to go outside, and I went, oh, crap. I mean, my purse was inside with the key in it. My briefcase was inside the van with the key in it. My keys were inside the van on the console with the key in it. And I had changed into my pajamas, not that this is, but, and so I had taken my jewelry and everything off. And so I didn't have the key around my neck. So Robert to the rescue, like Robert is always to the rescue, and all my Earth Angel heroes, and several of you are on here, Stephen and Joan and Linda, and I know I'm going to miss somebody, and Linda's the one Nana Benob, however you say her name. She's the one that helped us with Cocoa Jack and everything. Anyway, so Robert, in his wisdom, because Robert knows Debra, he had stealthily put a key underneath on the chassis underneath. And so the picture of my thumbnail is the one that Joan took of me laying on the ground, and it had been pouring rain, so she even had a painter's cloth thing that we put down, and sure enough, there was the key, and so I was able to get back inside and everything. So even, I know, sneaky Robert, even 1,000 miles away, Robert saved the day, and I got back in. So that's five keys. And it's back up underneath there. Well, I guess I shouldn't put that on the web, should I? Maybe now I can't have it underneath there. Now I'm not gonna be able to do that because I just put that on the web. But okay, yes, please do. Linda's saying she's gonna teach me how to say her 1,300 miles away, but who's counting? We are, Robert. We're both counting. Yes. Oh, yay! Hi, Cindy. Cindy's my cousin, everybody. Anyway. So, you know, I'm not going to be able to have a key underneath my van now because I put that on the World Wide Web, so I wasn't thinking. Yeah, I have brain burps all the time, Megan. So anyway, so what's second on my list? What's second? The second thing. It was 5 keys. See, I can't, hi, Cindy. I can't look at 2 car repairs. Okay, so you guys know that on my last live chat, Fancy Free had broken down, and it turned out, because I don't think we found out until the next day, I could, Robert, if I cloned you, there'd be so many happy women. Hide it somewhere else. I'll leave that to Robert. I don't know about all that, Elaine, but yeah, clearly it's not going to be underneath my van now. So anybody that sees Fancy Free, don't even go looking because it won't be there. Anyway, 2 car repairs. So what had happened on Fancy Free is the battery had died, and it died a little bit sooner than its natural death. And it turns out that, the terminals were too small for it. When they changed out and put in my solenoid on my van, which I'm very grateful for because it charges my batteries, my house batteries, not my engine battery. My engine battery is the one that died. My house batteries that run all of my electricity and everything from the solar is what the solenoid charges when I'm driving, so that when I stop, they still operate everything on the house. Which is a good thing. So I'm talking about my engine battery that died, and part of the reason that it died early is because the terminals that they'd put on there when they put the solenoid in for the house batteries were too small. And I remember that, Elsie, I've been seeing your comments, hon, and thank you, but that's really, especially today with me skipping and everything, but I'm good, and I appreciate that though very much. She probably misplaced the Petri dish, Robert. I would misplace anything. Shayla gave me something the other day, and I'm still looking for it. And Shayla, I might have to get your help to help me. Shayla is Joan's daughter where I'm staying, and I didn't see what Robert said. I'm gonna have to go look. Oh, cloning you. I would either misplace the Petri dish these days, Mike, or do the wrong thing and end up with Frankenstein. He speaks Debra. So anyway, they changed out the terminals because they were in the way of the solenoid wiring or something. I don't remember. It was a couple of years ago, and I don't remember at the time even. I don't remember why they did it. I knew at the time, and I said, yeah, do whatever you have to do. So my battery, it was going to be dying anyway. And Spencer had told us it might not last much longer, but thought we had at least another year or two. Yeah, oh, that's right. I had fallen and had a concussion. I'd forgotten about that, Robert. No wonder I don't remember. But they did ask me before they changed them out. And then, so the battery died, the terminals had to be replaced with bigger terminals, and the wires were chewed from the battery to the ground. So that all had to be replaced, and the reason they were chewed is because I now know what to do to keep that from happening. But anyway, because where I camp and everything, rodents are a problem, but I got all that covered. So yeah, it was an old mice nest that Spencer, when he took my engine apart and everything, he found and on the manifold or something, Robert, I don't remember, but it was very old, and I now know what to do about all that and don't have that problem anymore. But these guys, they changed out my battery, they changed out the terminals to the correct size, and they put that wiring in a conduit, in a metal conduit, so that I, you know, even if I don't take care of it, which I do now, that's right, Mike. And so somebody got that troll for me, please. And so Mouse made a nest between engine block and intake manifold and had been chewing on intake manifold gasket and evidently the wiring from the battery to the ground. And so Robert, you can just block him for me. You don't have to just hide him. Thank you, hun. And so so that was that yesterday? Oh, that was the keys. Okay, so that was one day. And so then, you guys, I've always told you that LC, no more. Any more comments and that, that's enough. It's a subject very close to my heart. I will be doing a video on the difference between service dogs, therapy dogs, and emotional support dogs. And thank you, Tiki. And I appreciate my mods tonight very much. And there is a huge difference in those three things. And that's just a topic that is off limits tonight with me not thinking very well. So, and I'd already said that. I don't like having to repeat myself. See, and now I forgot what I was saying. So, hi, Candy. Good to see you on here. Oh, so the next day. I had said that if we, thank you. I had said that if we had 6,000, if I get 6,000 subscribers, that I would go horseback riding because I used to horseback ride and I would make sure I was safe and everything. And thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. And that I would go horseback riding. And so we took off in Joan's car to go to this place that is here, I don't know, Joan, what, about 30 miles from here? If you or Shayla are on here, somewhere, anyway, we took off to go do that. And we're going down the road. And I was actually driving because I knew where this place was that I wanted to go to, and I look and Joan's hood's like going kaboom, 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 and you know it was like kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. I was like, oh no! So I get off the highway as soon as I can, and I fiddle around, and probably around there about. Okay, thanks, Joan. And she's back in the back of the house, and it took a little bit to get it open, and I get it shut, and it's shut, and we do a happy dance, and then we're all like, oh man, we didn't videotape that. And so we get back on the highway and didn't go probably 2 miles. It starts raising up in the front again, then it starts raising up in the back every time a truck or something would pass, and so we took the next exit and started back. We had to do the highway to get past the river before I could take an exit and do back roads. And we went right back to the place where we had just been the day before. And that guy, if you are anywhere near Medford, Oregon, Southwest Oregon, go to Rogue Automotive, ask for Sean. Tell Sean that Debra and Joan sent you. We don't get anything. Yeah, he is so awesome. And no, I didn't. We laughed and laughed about that, Robert, that you said, what? You don't have any bungees with you? And anyway, so we got there, and well, we brought Shayla home, and then we went there, and then and Joan and I sat in the lobby and talked, and Sean himself, he went and because it was 3 or 4 in the afternoon by then, and of course, and I think, was it Thursday or Friday, and Michael would never disrespect me. Cindy, you and Cindy and Mike are my cousins, and anyway, so I can't remember what I was saying. Somebody remind me what I was saying. I don't remember. Doesn't make for very good live chat if the person isn't live chatting. I can't remember what I was saying. So Sean, he goes and takes care of it himself. And not only that, Mike is married to a Texan. That's good, Robert. And so not only that, he takes care of her van, and then comes back around, and just was like, that was nothing, ladies. I made a few adjustments to. I do love Robert. I do. Okay, Robert, you have that, and I miss you publicly. So there you go. And y'all are making me blush. Anyway, so and my mod's got it covered, Catherine. You're okay. Don't worry about it, hon. I appreciate you looking out for me. But anyway, he comes up and he tells us, ladies, it was just a few adjustments I had to make, and y'all go on. You're not going to get any. They give referral vouchers there, and he's like, you won't get any referral vouchers, but this is on me. We were just like, what? We were blown away. I just couldn't believe it. Everybody loves Robert, Stephen. They do. Everybody loves Robert. And so yeah, and so I gave him a big hug, and then Joan gave him a hug, and then he got all red, and the girls behind the counter were laughing because we made their boss blush, and so it was so sweet. But anyway, so I haven't gone and checked on horses yet, but we'll see how it goes this week and how I'm feeling. But anyway, so that was 2. So that's 5 keys, 2 repairs. A lot of good people out here, I'm telling you. Okay, Cindy, see you later. Bye. So 9 curtains. Thank you, guys. Okay, so 9 curtains. All right, so you guys know that on my Colleen had come and helped me do curtains on my 4 curtains on my doors. So 2 in the back and 2 on the side. And I am making and have made the one that goes behind the seats, and then I'm going to have one in the middle that blocks off the bed, and the hi Chuck and Letty, that's Charles. He's the one that gave Robert the bumper for the Toad, not the bumper, but and so I'm making one in the middle, and then I've got one at the back door, and so I finished the one in the front. And it's awesome, and I did it here on Linda's living room floor, and it was not Linda Jones' living room floor, and it was so much better than having to do it out on the forest floor. And so I'm not going to tell y'all what color or anything right now, because I want you to see it when I do the final van reveal. But I did it to where I couldn't do like a fancy lining or anything. I don't know how to sew that good anymore. And that's a good one, Janet. And so but it's lined, or I put 2 of them together, and then I extended it on the bottom with another one. And no, Wesley, because I use screens and everything, and that's the other one thing coming up. So I don't have mosquitoes. And I know it's nice to see you on here, Mikio. Mikio is a senior ride rescue founder. She does senior ride rescues for senior dogs. So anyway, so that's 3 screens, front, middle, back, side to side. And then curtains. And then my 4 curtains on the doors that Colleen helped me make. Now I'm keeping those, but I'm having to put a new back on them because we had, at my request, because I wasn't thinking, we put a rod at the top and then a rod in the about halfway down, so that it would be easier to slide your hand underneath and grab the handle. But that means that when they're open, there's a bar across the window, and it was driving me crazy, and it was hideous, and it was blocking view. So one of the last things Robert did for me before he headed to Wyoming was move those 4 curtain rods down below the windows of all 4 doors. But now it doesn't have a panel, so I have to put a new back on there and put a panel down below. So that's 4. So 4 plus 3 is 7, and then I have 2 curtains over my cabinets in my van. But they don't have much sewing to do. I've been living with all of these pins with safety pins, and so I'm sewing and getting rid of all of the safety pins, and which is a good thing, because I can't tell you, with all of these pins in my van on all of these 9 curtains, how many times I have stuck myself, or they've fallen out and I step on them. And so I'm so grateful for Joan. We're not only having a great time, we are getting some things done here while I'm at her house, and it's awesome. And the one curtain that is completely finished, I used it last night, slept in the van and used it. It does feel good, and then I'm not going to have to carry any of this project stuff around with me anymore, and it's going to be done, and I'm so happy. And so thank you, Joan, for letting me have your living room to spread out and sew and do these projects. So the 2 screens, oh, Janet, that's sweet. I keep having to watch YouTube videos to do something, because I don't remember, and I used to sew all the time. But it's okay. I can do that now, and I'm so grateful. And I thought I'd never be able to sew again. So I'm really, really, really celebrating that. So the 2 screens, I figured out how, I haven't tried to sew them yet, so I don't know if it will work. And Catherine, I'm sorry to hear that happen to you. I don't know if it will work, but I've been pinning screens to go over my driver door and my passenger door. And so I'm going to try to sew those next, because they're all safety pinned as well. And we will see how that goes. Linda, it is so good to see you on here. I haven't seen you in a long time. I am very happy. I mean, I am one of the blessed ones, and I'm above ground, not drooling. And I have things I have to deal with, but everybody does. Everybody does. Everybody has a story. And so anyway, hopefully by next week, when I have my live chat, I hope to have videos up by June 1, but we'll see. We'll see if I can have them. Linda was with me. Linda, weren't you with me? And thank you, Linda. Weren't you with me outside of Sundance when I had to get rid of all my projects and was bawling because I couldn't remember how to do them? I think it was Linda with me and Robert that I was going to try to do all this way back when, and my brain wasn't better yet, well enough yet, and couldn't figure it out. And I'm looking at that. I don't know what that is. And okay, good deal. I thought it was. And so it's really good to be being able to do it. So I'll let y'all know if the screens work next Monday, and I hope to have videos up by June 1 going again on my channel. I never know if I'm gonna meet timelines or not. So I've covered it. What else have I missed? I know that's not all of it. Oh, 3 women. That obviously is Joan, me, and Shayla. Joan said, thank you, David. Joan said something, Robert was teasing us and giving us some fun grief the other day about something. I don't even, teasing like he always does. And Joan says, tell him be careful. I might start traveling with you, and he'd have both of us to deal with all the time. And Robert's like, okay, I won't. I'm not teasing you anymore. And then he just laughed. You're kidding me, right? You teasing? It was hilarious though, because we already have a reputation. Even her daughter will be like, you too, and Robert's like, you too, but it also includes Shayla. And yeah, Stephen, I'm gonna have to see how much he's paying you. But anyway, so we've been having a great time, and yeah, Megan, I've tried that in the past, and I might try that again. Thank you. We'll see. Yeah, Robert teasing. I love my new Mac Air. I can't figure it out well enough to do videos yet, but Robert's still helping me, and he's got a video. I mean, you know, he's doing his own channel and twomeander, and so he's got his own stuff that he's working on. He does take care of other things other than me 24/7, and so mine is just it's a wafer and wonderful. Yes, Robert, we've had a great time, and we do wish you were here, because I miss you, Joan misses you, and Stephen is right. And yeah, it will just take time. Good to see you too, Julie Tooley. So 3 women, what else was it? An infinite laughter? Is that it? Did I get it all? I don't know if I'm missing anything else. If I got, okay, infinite laughter. It just feels that way. And I have to tell you that I have had, I've had times this year where I've run into just walls. I talk about it like, you know, those little toys that'll hit a wall and they back up and they go again, and they hit a wall and they back up and they go again, and they hit a wall, back up and go again. And I have felt a little bit like that. And being here at Jones has just felt like such a respite and a haven. So it has been awesome, and I feel like it has provided me with infinite laughter again, where I am my being free to be myself again, and resting, and having fun, and with just no anxieties or worries, and what a gift that is. And so with that, I want to tell you if I've covered everything. Have I covered everything on all my titles? One of my mods, somebody let me know. Make sure that, I don't know where Gina is. I'm going to have to check on her. Soul is shining and laughter heals. That's it. The print magazine. Oh, shoot. Hang on. I'm here. I'm not going away. I meant to grab something. So I'm here. I'm back. So look, oh, it's backwards, but look. I got the first copy. See, it says not for sale, not for resale. I got the very first copy of our Meanderings magazine, 24 glossy, you can see the gloss, full color pages, and it is a quarterly magazine that we are putting out, and by we, I mean Robert, and I'm his mouse in his pocket. And he mailed it to me here at Jones, and I love it. The back is perfect, the front's perfect, and everything in between. And it just is chocked full of information. And I have all of our proof copies but one. And Tiki has that. It is the proof copy. No, that's not true. The person that helped me with my first book while I was even still in TBI rehab, we started on it. And she is a life coach and has a company called Right for Healing. And she works with a lot of Vietnam vets, football players, people with traumatic brain injury, to keep writing and to keep that part of the brain engaged. And when they found out in TBI rehab that I was a writer, and they hooked me up with her, and her name is Angelique Giron, rightforhealing.com, and she has my proof copy of Kaleidoscope 9, my first book. Tiki has my proof copy of my second book, The Journey Begins. And but we have the proof copy of the magazine and of Robert's book. Can't think of what else. Anyway, so but what I was going, I do. Oh, good. Well, I said we. I guess, yes, and you even inscribed it to me. So, Nana's Joy, thank you for asking that. That's what I'm trying to keep getting to. I want to have a meetup, and it is signed. I want to, oh, Wesley, thank you. No, honey, with you being ill and all you're struggling with, I am puddled and floored that you did that just now. Thank you very much, Wesley. And he did a super chat tip for those that are watching this afterwards. So I want to have a meetup here in Southwest Oregon in Medford on June 1st, which is a Saturday. I have to call tomorrow to see if the pavilion is available at this park. And if it's not, then I'll find another place around here. And so watch on social media. If you're a patron, I'll send it on Patreon. I don't think we have any patrons in Southwest Oregon other than Joan and Shayla. But I'll post it everywhere that I can remember of what time it's going to be and where this Saturday, June 1. No, is that right? I'm getting myself so confused. Somebody tell me what Saturday's date is, but I think it's June 1, and it'll be the first date of my video too, if I can pull it off. But anyway, here in Medford, and depending on what time that pavilion might be available for anybody that's in the area. And so thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. So Saturday, June 1, and Sandy, we'll get to your area, and I will get to camp with you again, hun. So you hang in there. So Saturday, June 1, we will have a meetup somewhere around here for about 3 hours for me to meet with anybody in the area. And Medford is a beautiful area. And so, and I've got a few people that have emailed me, and I'll try to remember to email them back and for you guys to meet us. So watch social media, Instagram, Facebook, and then I'll try to put it up. I don't know, where else could I put it up, Robert? 51st anniversary, congratulations. That is so awesome, George and Terry, Nana's Joy. Oh, Joan just sent me a tip through, a super chat tip through PayPal. Thank you, Joan. The magazine is incredible. If y'all haven't ordered it, Robert, I don't know if you can put up the link or not, but you can get it through twomeander.com meanderings. And, oh, Mikio, that would have been great to see you, darn. But happy anniversary, Nana's Joy. That is awesome. And so a meetup. And then from here, I'm going to Northwest Oregon and then into Washington for a while. And then I am going to an event that is going to be on our website pretty soon. That is going to be in Tillamook in July. Is that how you say it? Tillamook, something in Oregon. And, but that'll be in July. And then in August, of course, I will go meet Robert and his family in Gillette for a while before we start traveling together again. Tillamook is awesome cheese. And so I always thought Tillamook was in Wisconsin. And so when my friends just say cheese. So when my friends were, they contacted me and they're like, Deborah, are you coming to our meetup in July in Tillamook? And I'm like, oh no, hun, I can't drive that far. I would love to go to y'all's meetup or your gathering, but I can't, there's no way I can do that. It's too far, because I was thinking cheese in Wisconsin. And she goes, well, I thought you were in the area. And I'm like, no, I'm in Oregon. She's like, where do you think Tillamook is? I'm like, isn't it in Wisconsin? Anyway, so my brain had cheese and Wisconsin and Tillamook, but Tillamook is in Oregon. And oh, Robert, you're so sweet. I didn't know you thought that. That's so cool. So you do need a passport to go into Canada, Paula, but you don't have to have a full passport. You can go to the post office and get a passport passport application for a passport card. So you can do a U.S. passport card or a full U.S. passport. The U.S. passport card is good for contiguous physical border entry, so that includes Canada and Mexico. I don't even think, I'm not certain about this, but I don't even think you can go into South America with it. But I do know Canada, Mexico, I forget, there's somewhere else. But if you go to the usgovernment.gov don't be fooled by all these fake websites out there for helping you get a passport. If it does not say us.gov, it is, the State Department, but it's .us.gov. There's a lot of URLs that tell you that for passports, anyway, I'm going to be getting a passport card because I can't fly and won't be going anywhere else. So Canada and Mexico, and there's one more, and I can't think. Oh, Papa George, I hope you and Terry both get to have a lot of ice cream on your 51st. Oh, thank you, Tiki. Thank you, Tiki, toward my 6,000 viewers horseback ride. I am so excited. Puerto Rico, that's it, Mikio. Puerto Rico, Canada, and Mexico. And I'm so excited to get to go on this horseback ride to celebrate 6,000 viewers. And you guys have been so patient with me since I haven't even been putting up videos and just been able to do the live chats. And thank you, Megan. I just have the best viewers in the world. Robert and I both do on both our channels and on twomeander. So be sure and check us out. All right, everybody, if you have not hit that like button, please do. And thank you for the live chats. And I just really appreciate you. Check us out on twomeander.com. Thank you for being here on my YouTube channel. Check out robertwitham.com and his YouTube channel. And of course, our twomeander flagship channel. So thank you, Robert. You hit like before you started. Well, I'm glad that you still like me and haven't forgotten me. You hear from me every day, so you can't bump and check out New Normatic. And there's so many on here that are so awesome. Love you guys. Thank you. I'm going to sign off now and let these guys have their house back because I kind of commandeer it for these live chats. Again, happy anniversary, Nana's Joy and Wesley. Get better. I love you all. Have a great week. Bye. Thank you for being